Hi, I'm Janet Vickers. I'm the module leader for Coaching Active Lifestyles, and it's the first module that you will study as a Level 4 student of Bachelor of Science Sport Coaching. I'm here to talk you through the module and a little bit more about the assessment. Remember, you can ask Pippa and I, the tutors, at any point about assessment. Okay, the module's aim is to develop you as an inspirational coach of active lifestyles for a variety of participants. We're looking at two main contexts, one of which will be in the outdoors. So to that end, there'll be assessment in Endcliffe Park. The other one will be in aquatics environment, Ponds Forge. You don't need to be a great swimmer or a great outdoor activities person in order to pass this module. You just need to have some good ideas and be an inspirational, well-prepared and organised professional-looking coach in those two areas. Okay, so this is how you nail your assessment. First of all, remember you've got to attend. If you don't attend the practicals in the module, then you won't be allowed to be there on assessment day because, for reasons of health and safety, we need to know that you're confident in the park and on the poolside before we assess you there. Alright, so remember, turn up for the health walk, turn up for the orienteering session, and turn up for the Peak District walk, which is a whole day right in the first week of the semester. Okay, so these are the key sessions that you've got to turn up for, along with problem solving on the AstroTurf. Then we come to assessment day. Alright, it's quite early on and you've got time to run your plans in a presentation, in a seminar, through so that we can see what you're intending to do and give you some help before you go out for that assessment. Alright, so make sure you take full advantage. So, looking at the assessment then, you've got three scenarios for the outdoors. One is a health walk for older adults, one is problem solving for Key Stage 2, and the other one is an inspirational type activity that you're going to run in Endcliffe Park. This is for overweight teenagers. So you need to sit down, have a think about what to do, remember what you've done in the practicals, and design something on a session plan that will fit the bill for one of those three. It needs to last for about 45 minutes, and you're going to put it on a word process session plan. Alright, have a name for your session. Have three very clear, simple learning outcomes. What are you looking for from the people taking part? Make sure that one of them is something to do with physical activity. Another one is something to do with a social outcome, making friends, gaining confidence, finding out about new people and new places. And maybe the third one is something to do with the outdoor environment, the park, some subject knowledge, something to do with perhaps orienteering, map and compass work. There's bags of resources that you can use to help you make your creative 45-minute session in one of those three different scenarios. Look on Blackboard. Most important is that any specialist equipment may need to be brought by yourself. You'll need to do a risk assessment. Again, we've got a template for that. And then you need to plan out your 45 minutes into different things that you're definitely going to do with your group. Alright, go to the park and check that it works. Okay, so once you've got your session plan sorted out, and we're looking for a really inspirational, creative idea, do your risk assessment and then have a little look at the marking grid. Alright, if you want to get a first, then you've got to have an impressive rapport with your little group of 4 or 5 people that are taking part. They'll be your cohort. You need to have really good interpersonal coaching skills. Get to know them, ask them questions, find out their name. Have a very creative idea that is really inclusive and everybody can take part in, whatever level they're at, whether they're injured, well, or however. Alright, manage your time and environment precisely. Make sure you know what you're doing. Be purposeful, engaging and innovative. Show us something new and be absolutely inspirational with them. So that's 60 marks. The other 40 marks will come from a brilliant plan. If it's fully functional and also you've got additional resources that perhaps you've prepared to add a little bit of icing to this cake of your assessment. At the end of your 15-minute assessment, we're going to choose you 15 minutes of what you've planned to show us. Then we'll ask some questions. That's a Viva. Make sure you've got one published journal reference that supports your activity, be it health walking, orienteering, problem solving, team building. Make sure you can give us some reference justification for what you've done. Understand very precisely what the recommendations are for physical activity for the population in your group. So how many minutes of physical activity should they be doing a day, a week? What intensity should it be? Make sure you understand how many steps people should be doing a day, and something about the theory of motivation, the barriers and the things that will motivate people to be active or more active. Okay, how should a coach behave? So if you can quickly answer those questions, if you can provide us a reference perhaps or two on your session plan, and you've got a brilliant activity, something different that will work in the park come rain or come shine, then I think you'll do well in this assessment. Alright, on assessment day, make sure you're there early, make sure you're dressed appropriately to coach, that you look the part, that you've got Hallam identity, and then have everything with you to really nail this assessment and go into it very confidently, very well prepared, and look after your small group of people and give them something in the 15 minutes that you're with them. Okay, good luck everybody. Make sure you ask Pippa and I the questions that you want answered, and enjoy coaching active lifestyles.